What's up, guys? Enos here again today, bringing you guys another video. And today I've got something special for you guys. I'm going to be talking about the specialist and different things. And I finally did it. I finally got my hero armor. Thank God I finally got this hero armor. I'm so tired of running overclock on all of my classes. It is such a wasted 2 points basically, because I run ghost, so I have to run an extra wild card just so I can put overclock on there too, which is a pain in the butt. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry if you guys heard me burp. I just ate lunch. But anyway, so I want to show you guys all that. I'm going to show you what each one looks like for the hero armor, what their other armors look like. And I'm not going to go through the transmissions and things, simply because that would make this video like an hour long. But Rogue Budger said he might do that at some point. But I would say go ahead. Like, if you guys haven't decided to go for this yet, you should definitely do it. It's worth it. I won't lie, it's worth it. It's tough. It's frustrating. But number one, it gives you something to do. Number two, it's actually pretty sweet. Like some of the armors and stuff at the end that you start unlocking, and then obviously the hero armor is pretty sweet. So we'll just jump right into this, and we'll start over here with Ruin. We've got the gravity spikes and overdrive. So I have 237 kills with the gravity spikes. I have 2.39 kills per use. What is KWA? Killed while attempting, kills while active? Per use? I don't know. I guess so, yeah. Kills while active, it's above it. Oh, that's for overdrive. I'm an idiot. Well, that's actually not bad. I'm averaging almost 5.5, or about 5 1/3 kills while my overdrive is active. That's not bad at all. That's actually pretty dang good. Yeah, I'm not going to read all that stuff. So we'll go ahead and switch over to the personalization. And start out, you got your brute force head, your arctic head, and your jungle head. The same ones they always have. And you got different variations of this helmet. I actually kind of like this helmet. It's not too bad. If I didn't dislike the character so much, his stuff looks freaking awesome. I'm not a huge fan of that. That I really like, and I'm glad that was the hero armor helmet they went with. I really like that one. And of course there's your hero armor helmet. It's nice and gold. Got like the little robotic laser eye type things. It actually looks pretty cool. I guess it's built into the mask. Then you got brute force, arctic jungle like always. You got these aren't too bad. I kind of like that one the best, I think. But that's not too bad. I think if you would have put that with the gladiator helmet, it looked pretty sweet. Then you got your hero armor, and I'm not gonna lie, like his hero armor is probably one of my favorites. Like they put a lot of work into this one, and it looks sweet. I like it. I mean, it's even got that big blade on the back. It's pretty nice. I like that one. So we'll go on over here to Outrider, back of the card. Not quite as good with that. Actually, my kills per use on the Sparrow is not bad. 3.37. I don't have as many kills with it. I didn't have to use it as long. Vision Pulse. It's tagged and killed really isn't right because the numbers are glitched out on it, and for whatever reason, it doesn't exactly count them like it should. I don't really know why, but it made it really frustrating to get those stupid kills. Hero armors. We'll start out with the head again. We got Hunter. Kind of bland. Hunter, Arctic Jungle. Elite Squad, I'm not too big of a fan of these. Professional's not too bad. That one, if you're too cheap to go get the hero armor for the head, that one actually matches pretty well. I'll put it on so you can see. See, that one actually matches alright, just because it's got the gold trim on it. But, Avon, Hornet, and there's your hero. Bodies, obviously Hunter, Arctic Jungle, Elite Squad, Professional's not bad. Earth, I'm not a big fan of the Earth ones. I'm just not. Amazoness is okay, but it's not my favorite. I'm honestly, I'm not too big of a fan of these different ones on her. The hero is not too bad. I need to put the hero helmet back on so you guys can see. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Anyway, there we go. I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's quite as good as Ruin. I mean, the back of it looks fantastic with that like thing going up her spine. That looks pretty sweet. And the arms look alright, but there's just not a whole lot in the head part or much detail on the front. So, you know, it is what it is. Go to Prophet. Oh, nope. Back of card. 5.17 kills per use. That one is, I don't know if that's my best or not, but I'm going to assume it probably is. That one's pretty dang good. 59 uses of glitch, or 59 kills just after glitch, I mean. 0.98 kills. You know, not too bad. It's hard to get double kills after you glitch, I'm not going to lie. And a lot of times you'll glitch to get out of a situation, so it's not quite as easy to get the kills. Going on to the helmets, I think he has some of the coolest armor, I'm not going to lie. Like that's, you know, these are all standard. They're not all that great. That one, I'm not a huge fan of these. They're okay, but they're not really my favorite. That one's not too bad. That's not my favorite. That one looks sweet, and so does Cyberpunk. Apocalypse is okay, but I really like those two. I think that one of those is my favorite. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to slap these on. I mean, just look at this. Look at that, man. That looks freaking awesome. Put that one on. It looks sweet there too. I mean, that's pretty dang good. But I got the hero armor, and you know, I'm not a huge fan of hero armor on him. Like, I was disappointed. The rest of them have looked so good. His arms look sweet. Like, the jetpack part looks pretty sweet. He's got a pistol on his side, but like the front of him just is lackluster. You know, there's not much there. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Battery. 4 kills per use, basically 200 kills. I get 2.5 kills per use with kinetic armor, which is surprising because I really am terrible with kinetic armor, but it is what it is. Just a little tip: when the game first came out in the beta, kinetic armor basically blocked all bullets except ones to the head. It does not do that anymore. It only gives you double health everywhere except your head. So you get melted pretty quick if more than one person shooting at you. Going to the hero armors, you know, these are okay. I'm not too huge a fan. I really like that one and that one. Those are pretty sweet. I actually do like those a lot. That one I'm not too huge a fan on, but these are pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And the hero armor, I really wish they'd have went with that helmet for the hero armor instead of this one, but you know, it is what it is. These aren't terrible. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the earth stuff, but that looks sweet, and that looks sweet. Like this one, when you have the red helmet on there with it, it looks pretty dang good. Hero armor, I actually think they did a pretty good job on hero armor on her body. A lot of detail on the front with grenades and things. Her arms are decked out. Got the flaming, what is that, a flaming skull on her arm. Even her hands and her legs and everything's are decked out. They actually put more detail really into the front on this one than they did the back, which was surprising. But I actually don't mind that one too much. I like it. Even her dog tags are golded out, so that's pretty sweet. Let's see. Seraph. 4.39 kills per use. Not too bad. 1.43 kills while combat focus is active. But, you know, combat focus is one of those situational type things, so it's a little bit more difficult to get multiple kills with it. You have to really be in a good position to get multiple kills. Armors. I'm not a big fan of these. Like, that one's okay, but the other ones are just not all that great to me. Pirate one is alright. I kind of like that one. I really am not a fan of the dragon ones, surprisingly, but it's not too bad. Hero helmet and things are pretty sweet. You know, these, I like that one. That one's okay. I'm not a huge fan of these though. But this one, like, I honestly think she may have, if Ruin doesn't have the best, I think she might have the best. They put a whole lot of detail in on her on the hero armor, and it's got her big annihilator on the side, the Big Annihilator. I think I said Berg Annihilator. Sorry. But her mechanical hands all golded out. It looks pretty sweet. Got the big sword on her back, which unfortunately you can't really use unless you have Fury Song, I guess. But you know, it's still pretty sweet. Like, they put a lot of detail into her, and I really like this one. It's one of my favorites, definitely. Moving on to Nomad, the bane of my existence. I hate Nomad. Alright, Hive, 2.49 kills per use. Rejack, 1.7 kills per use. I honestly, I hate these. I hate Hive because it's just a camp up kind of thing, and I really don't like Rejack because if people are smart, you're going to get melted every time you rejack. Like, there's no way around it. A lot of people would just either wait on you to boost up or just spray through the smoke. Honestly, guys, if you see somebody rejack and you're close to them, run into the green smoke and stand right beside of them. As soon as their body starts moving, you can start shooting them, because the smoke only hides them if you're not if you're standing far away. If you're like pressed up against them, the smoke is literally useless. So, I mean, you can just stand right beside of them. As soon as they start moving, you can shoot them, and then before they can ever get up off the ground, they're dead again. So it's not all that great, but you know, it is what it is. People like it. I don't. I'm not very good with it. I mean, it is what it is. Personalization. You know, some of these aren't terrible, but they're not great. You know, like that one's okay. That one's not too bad. I kind of wish they would have went with one of these instead, but you know, they took the easy way out, and all they did was put a man bun on him, which is dumb looking anyway, and then put a little eyepiece on it that made gold. Like, it's just boring. It's bland and boring. Bodies, you know, they're okay, but they're not great to me. They're all right. They just kind of look the same. Like, all of these just look the same to me, basically. Just different colors. His hero's not that bad. I mean, they put in a decent amount of detail on him. He doesn't have a whole lot of gold shiny stuff, but he has a lot of, like, you know, the gold shiny skulls and things up and down his suit is not too bad. I kind of like it. But other than that, like that and his jetpack, are really about the only gold he has on him. But I mean, he doesn't look terrible. But once again, you know, they didn't really put a whole lot of detail in him. Like some of the other ones, like his belt and things, all that stuff would be golded out. It's not on him, and I don't really know why. I don't know. But I mean, he's not terrible looking. Not one of my favorites. Reaper. Oh, nope. There we go. 2.66 kills per use. I haven't used Reaper hardly any since I started doing the hero challenges. Like, I've literally only used him long enough to do the challenges, so I don't have a whole lot of kills with him. I don't have a whole lot of time to actually use him. Psychosis, I try to stay away from. I've only got 53 kills while active. But I do have a decent kills per use of 3.31, so that's not too bad. For whatever reason, you can really screw people up with this thing. I don't know why. Like, Psychosis is not one of those things that I get killed by very often. A lot of people are not very good with how they use it. They'll call it and then run the other way, or use it and then like boost up. If you ever see a bot boosting in the air, you can automatically know that's the person, not the bot. I actually do like some of these. These heads are okay, but like, I like these better than these, but the color schemes on these are better. Like that one I kind of like. That one I'm not a fan of. That one I'm not really a fan of. Retrograde's okay. I wish it really wasn't like a bright yellow because you stick out like a sore thumb, but it's not too bad. That one's probably one of my favorites. High Tech. I really like that one. Junkyard I'm not a huge fan of either. It's like a remake of Earth basically, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Rogue Bludger likes it. I don't really care for it too much, but it's okay. Then you got your gold helmet, you know. Stalker, like I said, I really like that one. I like the bodies on just about all of these, but Stalker, I really like. Professional, I like pretty good. Retrograde's not too bad. High Tech's not too bad. I kind of like the pointy shoulders on him. He looks a little bit more muscular and scary when he's got the pointy shoulders and things. Excuse me. Junkyard, got a lot of graffiti and stuff on him. Like I said, not one of my favorites. The hero armor is pretty sweet on him. because he's all metal anyway. They just golded out basically everything, put a few little symbols and things on him, but for the most part, everything's golded out, and it looks pretty sweet. I like him. He's one of my favorites, probably my number 3 behind Seraph and Ruin. So, I mean, he's pretty cool looking. Spectre, let's see, 4.02 kills per use, not bad. If you really know how to use him, you can do work with it, but it's a little bit more difficult to use him. I'm not gonna lie. It's very situational. You have to be close. In order to make use of it, you kind of have to find a few people close together. Good thing is when you die, you don't you lose your entire meter. That's good if you're using him, bad if you're not using him, because if you get in a lobby with like 3 or 4 people on another team that are using him, they're always gonna have it. There's gonna be at least 1, probably 2, maybe even 3 of them. All 3 people will have it, and it can be a pain. Active camo, 4.5 kills per use, or just after use, whatever, just after breaking active camo. Active camo is probably one of the most overpowered abilities in this entire game. It is extremely, extremely hard to see the people when they're using it. The only clue you have that they're there is that that slight shading texture kind of thing that they give the camo, to where it kind of like makes things a little bit wavy. But if they're against like a really bright background or something, you're not going to see them. And then there's the sound cue, but you can hear them. But if you don't see them, it really is not going to do you a whole lot of good. So, and it also knocks off auto aim. Like it won't have the aim assist on the person if they are in active camo. I figured that out. Not even when I was using it, but when I see other people using it, I figured that out. It's really hard to aim at the people when they're cloaked. Number 1, because it's hard to track, but number 2, because you don't have aim assist on them. So that is probably, in my opinion, one of the most overpowered and most extremely useful specialist abilities in this game. Going to the armors, I really like these helmets. They're pretty sweet. I don't care for jungle too much, just because it's just a weird color green. I don't really like it. Green's my favorite color, and I'm not a fan of the jungle. The rest of these look pretty sweet. This kind of looks like Halo-ish, almost like Master Chief or something. They look pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Bones is okay. Diver is one of my more liked ones. I'm not a fan of Chameleon. He looks like a little skinny wet noodle when he's got that armor on. He almost looks like RoboCop. That's what he looks like. That's the best thing I can come up with. He looks like RoboCop with that helmet on. His armors, or his body armors, are almost kind of bland. Like, to be honest with you, it's just like the same thing. He's got a pistol on, and then on this, he's got a lot of grenades on him. Pistol on his side. That one's not too bad. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of the Chameleon one, but that's just me. A lot of people like it. Most people really like it. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Then there's your hero armor, and like I said, he kind of looks like RoboCop in the head, but it is what it is. He's actually decked out pretty well. I like it. He's got the little bullets on his sides. You can see the little things coming down his forearms where the blades come out, like Wolverine or something, and even his little pouches have gold and stuff on them. That's pretty sweet. His pistol's got gold on it. I like that one. That one's probably my number 4. It's not bad at all. I really do like that one. I just wish they'd put a little more gold on his little fanny pack there, but it is what it is. Overall, I think he looks pretty sweet. And last but not least, we have Firebreak. 2.62 kills per use. Heatwave, 2.11 kills per use. So that's not too bad. Heatwave is one of those that's very very situational, I guess is the best way I know how to put it. Like sometimes if they're right in front of you, not the best time to use it, because they will, if you don't stray fast enough or boost away fast enough, they can just spray straight ahead and melt you. I've had that happen way too many times. But the flamethrower, I have a sick feed at some point I want to put in the video with a flamethrower, to where I literally killed 7 people in their spawn in a straight TDM with the flamethrower. I killed a dude, rushed the spawn. He wasn't too far away from the spawn. I rushed to the spawn, killed 6 more, or killed 5 more, and the first guy respawned, I killed him again. So that was pretty sweet. That's probably my best play with the fire break, I'm not gonna lie. Personalization, these are, honestly, I think Pyro probably is the best looking one out of all these. Arctic's not too bad. Not a fan of Jungle. These just, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of these. They just don't appeal to me at all. I don't know. I'm just not, I wish they would have done him a little bit different. He's just not one of my more liked specialists. I don't know. That one's not too bad. I actually do kind of like that body. I don't like the helmet that goes with it though. But I just don't like the hero armor on him at all. I think the fate or the head just kind of ruins it for me. I mean, overall his body looks pretty sweet with the hero armor, but the helmet just kind of ruins it for me. You know, that's about the best way I know to put it. Got the big flamethrower tanks on his back. Big, I guess that's the big heat wave thing that he. I don't know, like a pressure tank for the heat wave thing on his front. I don't know, but silver grenades on him. I don't really know where that came from, but he's got silver grenades, stun grenades, smoke grenades, something, and you know, gold pistol on the side and everything. He looks all right on the body. I don't know. The helmet he looks like a freaking bumblebee or something. I don't know, but that is the specialist. That's my stats with the specialist. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And you know, I'll have some gameplay coming eventually. I apologize that I didn't have any really good gameplay with these. I actually live commed the very last game that I did with the specialist to get my hero armor. It was to actually finish the Vision Pulse ones. Popped a 3-piece tagging bag with the Vision Pulse, and then got one more later in the game in a kill confirm match. And I went ballistic when I got it. It wasn't that great of a gameplay, but the commentary was pretty dang good. And unfortunately, my program while it was saving and rendering out the video so I could put it in Movie Maker and edit it and all that stuff crashed. So the capture went down and I lost the video. It corrupted the file, which sucks, but at least I got the armor, I guess, and I can bring you guys this. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next time.